Good morning, guys. Look, today I've got a bit of magic I want to show you. Something pertaining to a piece of magic that if you haven't got this in your camera bag, you are really missing out on a great opportunity to not only hone your craft as a photographer, but to take exceptional photographs for not much money. And it's my little piece of magic that I think everyone should have in their camera bag. Hello, my name's Glenn Samuel and you're watching Sniper Photography. This little piece of magic I'm about to show you is, I think, a very important part of any photographer's bag. And as I said earlier, if you haven't got this in your kit bag, you're missing out. And you don't have to spend much money, because you know what I'm like, I'm pretty tight. But I've purchased one of these and I've had one for many years, way back into the 35mm film days. But this lens is an absolute cracker, and it is a piece of magic really. And if you have one of these, you'll be able to hone your craft as a photographer. And what's that piece of magic, I hear you ask? Well, here it is. The 50mm 1.8 fixed focal length lens. It's 50mm 1.8 fixed focal length lens. Maybe you can see it there. That's it. Look how small it is. Very light, and it goes to 1.8. Now, for under $300, you can get it much cheaper than that. There's different brands that'll fit your particular camera. They can go down to 1.4, f1.4 or f1.2. I've used a 1.4 and this is a 1.8, and there's not really that much difference, only in price of course. So this is the 50mm 1.8. It's affectionately known, that's the size, it's affectionately known as the nifty 50 because it's so handy. And where I use this at 1.8, it's a very fast fixed focal length lens at 50mm of course. I use it in portraiture work where you want to blow that background out, or you want to have that what we call bokeh in the background where it's all blurry. In actual fact, I'll be using this at my daughter's formal to take some really nice shots of her in a beautiful dress and the magnificent car that she'll be arriving in, so I can't wait for that. And this lens will be getting a very good workout in that because of the blurring of the background that I require. And you can do it with this particular lens. And at fixed focal length of 50, like all fixed focal length lenses, it's very pin sharp, very good. So I'm going to walk around this magnificent park that I always come to. It's a bit windy today, so I'll find a place out of the wind. I'll take a few shots varying from 1.8 up to say f11 or f16 and just see how good this little nifty 50 performs. Let's go and have some fun. So there you have it, the 50mm 1.8 nifty 50. If you have a look at the images at the end of this video, you'll see where I've started at 1.8 and gone all the way through the f-stop range to f22. And you can see, I want you to concentrate on the background at 1.8, very shallow depth of field, and it's giving you that blurry bokeh sort of background. And then at f22 it's pin sharp from virtually from right in front of you to infinity. So it's the nifty 50. Most people, when they buy a camera with a kit lens. It could be an 18 to 55 or a 55 to 200 or 250 or an 18 to 135, which is good, not a problem. And then they think, well, I might need another lens. Well, if that's you, I really suggest you go out and test drive the nifty 50, because at fixed focal length, what that'll do, that'll teach you to work on your composition, because this isn't a zoom lens. You either have to move close or you have to move back to get it in your frame. Whether you're shooting full frame, camera body or APS sensor, crop sensor body, it doesn't matter. The nifty 50 will teach you more about photography than any other lens, because it's just such a good lens to use, and any of the fixed focal length lenses will also help you with your composition, with your photography. So if you're in the market to buy your second lens after you've brought your kit lens, go and have a look at the 50mm 1.8 or a 1.4 or 1.2, all depends how much you want to spend, but the nifty 50 I think should be your next best lens, and yes, it is a piece of magic. And there it is, the nifty 50, one of the greats. Well, as I always say, thanks for watching this video, and any comments or remarks, please put them down below and I'll endeavour to get back to you shortly. So as I always say, keep smiling, be nice to yourself, family and friends, but most of all, you keep shooting and have fun. Bye for now.